live on 2K Sports. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Huddling out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Now, here's Garland. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. And it's in there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
In the corner, George with it. And too much time in the lane. They get... Call for the 3-second violation. Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 5-point game. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Westbrook up top, defended by Allen. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Garland with the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Leonard. Back to George. The three sinks the triple. George has got 5 points so far.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference.
Out to the right wing. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Driving inside.
I really like Donovan Mitchell's composure out there, leading this team by example.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight, is always 2020. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
And it's George missing.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Back to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Offensive rebound. And it's Allen slamming it down.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Zubac kicks to Plumlee. Here's Leonard driving in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
In the corner, Okoro with it. Allen, a screen on Westbrook. Westbrook with the steal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. With the second effort. Now the pass to Plumlee. On the wing, George. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. The wide open look here for Garland. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Garland's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Leonard. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
So explosive with the dunk. Kawhi Leonard gets up quick to slam it down.
Mitchell driving the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now, here is George. He's got 5. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. He can't get that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. A nice shot by George.
Slippery play by Paul George to get inside. He ends up right where he wanted to be for the shot.
He is hauled in by Los Angeles.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that.
Outside Leonard. Lets it go with a 3. And George is good for 3. 10 points for him.
The D has to know where PG is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Cavaliers ahead, up by 2.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Plumlee, and it's Highland in at the point guard position. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Rubio, the pass to Osman. Back to Rubio. 6 to shoot. Leonard with the steal. And he drives in. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Okoro's checked in for Cleveland. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
Outside, George lays it up off the glass. George has got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers.
So far, George's competitive play has worked well. He's getting just about everything to fall.
Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Leonard against LeVert. To the inside. Plumlee with the steal. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's Highland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Back to Rubio. Passed away. Dishes to Rubio. Hits the three-point bomb. Rubio's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, George to the middle. Stolen by Okoro. Rubio right side. Feeds it to Wade. Cleveland moving it around. Now here's Okoro. He's covered by Leonard. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wade into the lane. And it's Wade with the jam.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Kicks to George. Plumlee sets the pick for George. Beyond the arc. The Clippers keep it alive. Zubac finds George. There's the triple. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Highland passes to George. From past the arc, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
56 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's George. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
Rubio outside. Wade outside. Pass to LeVert. 5 to shoot. Rubio with a wide open look. Misses the 3. Los Angeles leading by 3. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Plumlee kicks to Leonard. In the corner, George with it. Pass to Plumlee. Stolen by Wade. In the corner, Okoro with it. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Okoro's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Here's Plumlee.
Lopez can be such a thorn in your side with his defensive presence.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now
34, the Clippers, 34.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Here's George. And he banks in the layup. George has got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles. As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Westbrook against Garland. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Morris. Good D by Mobley.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Mitchell's shot is good.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Morris with a screen on Mitchell. George can't hit that one. Good D by Mobley. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Leonard with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Westbrook, no good.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Here's Mitchell, drives to the hoop.
Love seeing the hustle from Russell Westbrook, especially on the defensive end.
Outside, George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
6 on the shot clock, and then Mitchell at the dump.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
Plumlee with a screen on Mitchell. The pass to Leonard. To the wing right side. Zubac finds George. Plumlee with a screen on Mitchell. Now Plumlee, stolen by Mitchell. Knocked away to the paint. Here's Garland. Here's Mobley. And the rejection by Zubac. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Westbrook. Draws contact on the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
On the free throw, no good.
What I love about Russell Westbrook, he plays with maximum effort every single night. You can be sure he's not taking any plays off. He has done everything possible to keep his team in this one. What a performance from him.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
It's George on the wing, covered by Mitchell. Here's Zubac, and then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. Gordon comes in for George. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Here's Westbrook. Here's Plumlee. Excellent D there from Allen. Cleveland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Mobley the pass to Garland. to Mobley for the lead. And that one is off. And Morris has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. The lead is 2. Pass to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Zubac. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Mitchell wide open. Off target from outside. Now Westbrook. 3 seconds left. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Clipper. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. George passes to Plumlee. Back to George. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Plumlee, no luck. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point. And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wouldn't be the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Outside, George. Takes a 3. They get it again. Westbrook kicks to George. Leonard looking over the floor. They get it back. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Jared Allen.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And, Kevin, how about all of his averages club come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Now Cleveland shooting inefficient, 53% from the field. Garland against Westbrook. Garland dishes to Mobley. And there's the feed to Allen. To take the lead. Back to Mobley. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 6th rebound on the night. Leonard the pass to Zubats. Zubats with the screen for George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Defense throws everything at George, but he persists and finds a shot.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Cavaliers timeout. Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
The all-around game Paul George possesses is so special. His versatility is what makes him so valuable.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
And Allen slams it in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And George kicks to Plumlee. Westbrook dishes to George. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And here's Garland for 3. And the 3 ball is good. And it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
It's tipped. Stolen by George. Outside Leonard. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. And that one, good.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Back to Garland. That one drops for him. And that's now 10 points for Darius Garland.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see. Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. It's hauled in by Zubats.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Leonard the pass to Zubats. Now here is George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard got that bucket. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Crucial points. Kawhi stepping up to the plate when his team needs him the most.
And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. Over to the wing. And Plumlee kicks to Leonard. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Mitchell outside. He dishes it to Okoro. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Misses the tray. Mobley outside. The dish to Okoro. Second shot opportunity. Oh, missed it. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Westbrook Garland with it. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
Outside Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by George. And it's sent back by George.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
He kicks to Leonard. Clock at 6. Passes it to Zubac. Stolen by Okoro. Mitchell in the corner. Pulls up on the wing. And right through it goes. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Leonard with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Plumlee, no luck. Now Cleveland shooting well. 50% from the floor. Outside Garland. From outside the arc. They get it back. Mobley, the pass to Allen. Garland kicks to Okoro. Outside Garland to take the lead. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Right side Leonard. Up to the right wing. Westbrook passes to Leonard. And the Clippers call time here. From the inbound. And here is Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Outside Leonard. Here he goes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Who better to handle this situation than Kawhi Leonard, a guy who has proven himself in clutch moments.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Mitchell. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And make no mistake, Westbrook loves the spotlight, especially when it's a very close game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Left side, George. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
An offensive juggernaut and aggressive defender. Kawhi is just the total package, in my opinion. Brings a winning mindset as well.
And here's Garland for 3. Cans the 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us. So long.
The starting lineup for the visitors.
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Here's Jackson. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Here's Garland. Soft touch off the glass. Garland's got 5 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Pass to Payne. Back to Jackson. And he jams it home with authority.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Brooks outside. Let's go with a three. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Hey. Good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you...
Oh!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. side, Morant. Pass to Adams. On the wing, Bane. 5 to shoot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
2 minutes.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
Allen with a screen on Morant to the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
There's nothing like a big man with agility. Jared Allen operating well in the pick and roll right now.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Adams. And that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
To the wing, right side. Mobley, a screen on Bane. Here's Garland. And he lays it up and in. Garland's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
And here's Morant outside. Cavaliers with a rebound. Now Mitchell. Right side, Garland. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Garland's got 10.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
2 points. That one goes.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Oh, stolen by Morant. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Allen against Adams. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. No good with a layup. It's good if it goes. Doesn't go for him. What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for the Cavaliers. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with Luke Kennard. Brandon Clark out there with John Conchar. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Clark finds Kennard. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Allen.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Memphis.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon. Just disrespectful. If the D gives him a clear path to the hoop, he will take it.
Let's just say they were a little slow to react there.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Nice shot by Kennard.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown three. Good night.
Pass to Osman. Here's the three. It doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And here comes the break. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Lopez, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet. Doris, these are very capable defenders.
They are, B.A. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation. And there's a deceptive strength to the lean frame of Karis LeVert, showing tremendous strength on his way to a tough finish.
On target from range.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Here's LeVert. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Jones from outside. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Cleveland calls timeout.
You know what to do. Make some noise. Look who it is, everyone.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. The Cavs trailing. Garland with the ball. 10 points for him. Pass to Allen. Oh, from deep. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Garland for three. From beyond the arc and then some. Garland's got 13.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Mitchell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Jackson can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And here's the fast break. Outside Garland. Launches it. And it's Bain with the rebound. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Outside Morant. Jackson, the screen. They shoot again. And it's Morant missing. Here's Okoro. Pass to Garland. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
Your Cavaliers, 32. The Grizzlies, 37.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. From deep, Mobley. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis leading. Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. He's off on that one. The Cavaliers go the other way with it.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. On the wing, Bain. Adams a screen, unloads. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And now it's a 9-point Memphis lead. And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men doors.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
The BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Okoro on the wing. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside for Brooks for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. And here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Mitchell against Morant. Pass to Jackson. Fader on the way. They grab their own miss. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jackson can't get it to go. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And Morant over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Violation. Jump ball call.
Allen with it. He's picked up by Adams. Garland for 3. The rebound by Jackson.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Brooks. Jackson outside. Cash money on the open jump shot. Jackson's got his second bucket on the night.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
1:21 left to play in the third quarter. And it's Morant missing. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Puts up a 3. And it's Donovan Mitchell with a 3. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
This is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so
The previous play is under review.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Pass to LeVert. Now here's Lopez. Outside Rubio. That shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Morant. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Morant's got 18.
With a dynamic burst, Morant has such a strong driving ability, which really helps open up his mid-range game.
LeVert. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Morant. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Wide open look. And he hits the jumper. And now it's an 11-point Memphis lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock.
And so it's Memphis closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back to the game after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Ricky Rubio.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Luke Kennard out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's John Conchar. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 4 slot. Pass to Wade. Outside for LeVert. Launches a 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Boy, this is the next step for Karis LeVert. Critical. He become more consistent from deep.
Jones against Rubio. Here's Conchar. And perfection right through the net. And the Grizzlies lead by 8. Jones against Rubio. Driving to the basket. Yep, count it.
Boy, hard to shade Rubio defensively. He's always mixing up the moves, stays unpredictable.
Back to Kennard. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. So it's the Grizzlies now. 6-point lead. Outside Morant. Payne with a screen on Mitchell. Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Kennard's checked in. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. The 3 from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Morant. Here's the pick. Kennard outside. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Nice shot by Kennard. The lefty is so crafty.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
And the basket by Bane.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
Mobley outside. Outside Garland. Back to Mobley. Puts the move on. And it's good on the layup.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Memphis has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And here's Morant outside. Up top, Jackson. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Morant's got 24 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight. Mobley, right side. Allen against Adams. Now here's Garland. He's closely guarded. Outside Mitchell. Oh, Morant with the block.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Grizzlies.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Jackson outside. Kennard on the wing. Beyond the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
From deep. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Off target with the shot. And so the Grizzlies take the win.
The end of the game.
Just a gutsy performance on the...
guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous J.
Leonard on the wing, and the pass to Plumlee. Westbrook kicks to Zubats. From deep, George. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Morant. Oh, wow!
That is powerful. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And it's George finishing it off.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy. And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Now here's Brooks on the top of the key. Offensive rebound. Outside for Jackson. Traps in the tray. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
George looking over the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
As crafty as they come. George has lots of experience when it comes to mixing up defenders.
Both good from the line that time.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Now Leonard. After the missed 3 from Desmond Bain. Outside Leonard, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Ball to Memphis.
Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And here's George. After the 3-pointer from Desmond Bain. Outside, George for the 3. Come on. The Clippers keep it alive. Wants to get it to Zubats, and does.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Bain. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Athletic finish off an explosive drive. We've seen this movie before, folks, starring Russell Westbrook, taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
55 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside Jackson. The three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, Jackson has become a threat from range, taking and making those shots more consistently.
The shot by George, wide open. From outside, off the mark. Memphis leading by 9. Morant passes to Adams. Yep, it counts. Adams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which would make them even more difficult to defend.
Nice play by George. This is what size on the wing gives you, the option to pick your spot anywhere on the floor.
And Adams kicks to Brooks. There's Jackson with the three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter.
And please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. Clippers trail by 9.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Clark. Jones is out there with Kennard. And it's Conchar in at the 3. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Passes to Zubac. Back to George. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. To the paint, ripped away. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Kennard. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Now here's Jones. Clark outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Aldama. Westbrook pulls it in.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Outside Leonard fires for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
That one from long range. Kennard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Leonard finds George. Steps back and trains the jump shot. George has got 10 points.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds. And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Clippers trail by 12. Pass to Zubac. It's George on the wing. Back to Westbrook. It's George on the wing, defended by Jones. And George with this stuff.
And on offense, George has looked totally focused, and he's clearly committed to having a big game tonight.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Now Jones. Paul George missing from long range. Here's Aldama. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Aldama's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the inside. And it's Memphis on the break. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on George. First trip to the line for him here. And he can't get the first one.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Here's Conchar. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. George against Kennard. They set the screen. Buries it from three-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
George passes to Leonard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of him.
Kennard against George. Conchar, the pass to Aldama. To the left side wing. Here's Conchar. And no good.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And George kicks to Zubac. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Plumlee sets the pick for Leonard. Shoots from the high post. That one a little long. Pass to Kennard. Takes it inside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight. Fires the 3. That shot, no good. And so it's Memphis. All right, David, thank And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, George is displaying his skills today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you got to stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Plumlee out there with Batum. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Gordon. And it's Highland in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now, here's Kennard. They set the pick. Here's the 3. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoy, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Memphis leading by 14. Jones looking for an opening. Offensive rebound. The pass to Aldama. And here's Kennard. 12 points for him. Count that one. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Highland. Shoots the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Aldama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Powell with the steal. 90 seconds now into the second half. In the corner, it's Gordon. Some solid defense from Clark.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league, and he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their star.
Now here's Jones. Shot from the wing. Plumlee with the rebound.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Right side, Batum. Plumlee, the pass to Powell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And so Powell nails both of them. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant with it. Westbrook picks him up. And that one's good. Morant.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
On the wing, George. 12 points for him. That three off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Bane passes to Jackson. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Plumlee finds Westbrook. Going inside. Makes it off the glass. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the night.
And putting his burst on full display. Westbrook can blow by defenders in a hurry.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. It's tipped. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way.
Oh, my goodness, man. And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Now, here's Bane. 5 points in the game. The shot's good. Bane's got his third bucket of the night. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Ooh, what a burst of energy from Westbrook. He can just fly when he wants to.
Outside, Bane for three. Powell pulls it in. Clippers trail by 14. Plumlee with a screen on Bane. Outside for George. Powell, the pass to Zubac. In the corner, George with it. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And they pick up two. Brooks has got his second basket of the game.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And then Morant slams it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Outside Jackson. Three-pointer. The Clippers grab the miss. From deep, George. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
And a clever defender. I like seeing.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. So on the floor for Memphis. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Luke Kennard out there with Morant. And it's Bane in at the small forward.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here. I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And the rejection by Zubac. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them. You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
The Clippers on defense, and the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On the wing, Jackson. Zubac's defending. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. Good on the three-point shot.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Stolen by Jackson. Bane against Leonard. Memphis moving it around. Kennard for three. It's hauled in by George. And Los Angeles guys shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And here's Leonard from three. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And Morant gets it to go.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Back to George. Will it go? And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And here's Westbrook after Jaren Jackson made that last three-pointer. Leonard the pass to George. Fires top of the key. Leonard no luck.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Zubac finds Plumlee. George against Jackson. Jacks up a three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Fires from the wing. Morant looking around. Outside for Jackson. Again, the miss by Jackson.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The shot by George, no good.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
It's Morant with the drive.
2 minutes.
Kennard for 3. Bane kicks to Jackson. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
LA has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Yep, that one goes.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Memphis.
And that's an intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Morant with it. George picks him up. Kennard for 3.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jaren Jackson.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
And for Memphis, their shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Morant against Westbrook. And finished off by Morant.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now Morant. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And Morant throws it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Now here's Morant. Passes it to Kennard. And here is Bane. 6 on the shot clock. And he jams it with authority.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Leonard with the bucket.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Morant passes to Kennard. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
So no problem for Memphis. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll be...
bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. Count it. Good.
Just smart use right there, Paul George in the mid-range.
Left side Mitchell. Mobley outside. 4-3. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. It's George on the wing. Leonard on the wing. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. From the high post, he drills it.
Quick rise and quick fire from the mid-range. This is automatic stuff from Kawhi Leonard. When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
And the Clippers with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Leonard on the wing. Pass to Plumlee. Out to Leonard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
Mitchell finds Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Mobley outside. There's the triple. That shot off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. George right side. Out to the right wing. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And that's where the defense has got to be questioned. You can't let Russell Westbrook, of all people, get behind you like that.
Outside for LeVert. The Clippers grab the miss. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Plumlee back to Westbrook. Pass to Plumlee. Zubac's with it. Leonard on the wing. Fires from the line. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And Mobley gets it to go.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team. And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That'll send Paul George to the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
And that size and versatility make Jared Allen so hard to defend.
George outside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. LeVert finds Mobley. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. George with it. Now LeVert defending. George passes to Leonard. Releases. Offensive rebound. Westbrook outside. Doesn't go that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. Mobley outside. Pass to Okoro. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And here's the fast break. Here's Leonard. Good D by Mobley.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Leonard against Allen. Leonard passes to Plumlee. Back to Leonard. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's George. And the basket by Plumlee.
Well, don't get surprised by that burst from Plumlee. He crashes in for the rebound, has the athleticism, and finishes with authority.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
No debate there. He got hammered.
That free throw, no good.
Donovan Mitchell, shooting 2.
Good on the second one. Up top, George. Can't connect from short range. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
Please give a big round of applause for your Clippers youth team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
So they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Karis LeVert is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the small forward position.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get it.
That one goes in.
Strong move there. Russell getting his feet in the paint, and he can taste 2.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George, right side. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And nothing you can do right there as George is aggressive, getting to the inside and over the top of the defense.
The Cavs trailing. The 3 from Mitchell. He buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 8.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. The rebound by Allen. Knocked away. And stolen by Leonard. The shot's good. Leonard's got his second basket of the night. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even.
The previous play is under
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
In for LeVert. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Good aggressive play from Russell that time, just pushing off the defender and getting to his shot.
The three from Okoro. Drops in the three.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's George. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
No excuse for the defense to let Paul George, a guy that good at scoring the ball, get that close.
And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his third foul of the game.
4th team foul.
And it's stolen by Plumlee.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. George outside. Second chance effort. Westbrook right side. And Westbrook slams it home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
And Okoro gets it to go.
When he's shooting off the catch like this, these are signs of some remarkable improvement in Okoro's game.
Here's Westbrook. Mobley with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Leonard. Kicks it to George. Back to Plumlee. 6 to shoot. Pass to George. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Well, Paul George can play in the supportive role, and then he can do things like that where he just decides to take over.
Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to George. 1:02 left in the second period. Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. The three from Mitchell, counted from distance. Mitchell's got 12 points now in the quarter.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Lopez, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Wade comes in for Allen. Osman, he's checked in for Okoro. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Garland. Takes the three. It's another three for Cleveland.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
Gordon outside. Pass to Highland. Batum with a screen on Garland. To the left side wing. Here's Highland. Gordon left side. Plumlee. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for. Allie, as always, thank
Your Clippers. 31. The Cavaliers. 30.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
We've got Marcus Morris, Norman Powell out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Eric Gordon, and it's Highland in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Garland, the pass to Lopez, and it's Lopez with the jam.
Assessing that possession right there, Garland waiting for the opening to find the man.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
And it's Lopez with the jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Highland, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Powell's shot is off.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. No good on the free throw.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. Okoro is checked in for Osman. And Mitchell subbed in for Garland. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in. Cleveland has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook. Garland, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The Clippers on D, leading by 5. Allen, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Allen's got 6 points.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
George against Mitchell. Out to Leonard. Another shot. That one no good. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Shot from inside. And it's Cleveland with another.
And Okoro physical enough inside to get that play up.
Westbrook right side. Charity stripe shot. Leonard can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Allen a screen. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And he nails the third.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Westbrook, and the layup is good off the glass. He's got 10.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Zubats.
Russell Westbrook. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He's off on the first.
Shooting for Cleveland. Evan Mobley at the line for 2.
And the second free throw is good.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Westbrook against Garland. Plumlee passes to George. The three is up. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Well, you got to get the ball to PG whenever he's roaming around outside that arc. Incredible.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. Leonard right side. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Timeout called. The Clippers.
They've just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter here.
That's why you want a guy like Paul George on the floor. Get him the ball. He has great clock awareness and no panic.
Pass to Okoro. And the Cavaliers, another three. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Leonard for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Garland from deep. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Here's Leonard. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And so it's Cleveland closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Cavaliers leading. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. From deep, Mobley. Cleveland the rebound. He shoots again. And Allen gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
And the coaching staff and this team, they count on Allen for those second chance opportunities. So he collects 2 more.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
George, rejected by Allen.
How about the length from the big guy? Enables him to guard just about anybody, anywhere.
Garland, no good. Well, the Clippers shooting a nice 50% for the game. For 3, George sinks it from distance. George has got 23.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Just got to be able to read from the point guard position, and Garland did a nice job there.
George for 3. That doesn't go either for George. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Back to Garland. From deep 3-point range. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Mitchell from downtown, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. And now an 11-point Cleveland lead. George outside. Back to Westbrook. It's George on the wing. from deep. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
It might sound strange, but you can gain more confidence in your ball handling. That's on display right now from Westbrook. He can just get his shot anywhere on the court he wants it.
Mobley down low, pounded by Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Mobley, a screen on George. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Mobley, right side. Shoots over Zubac. There's the block.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Three-pointer. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Zubac. Westbrook's got 9 points now in the second half. Here's Okoro from outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Westbrook finds Leonard. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Cavaliers have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Back to Okoro. Pass to Garland. Zubac against Allen. Here's Okoro. Outside Garland. Back to Okoro. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on even to Zubac.
And Okoro, he plays determined, but he also plays very physical, so he's going to draw fouls from anywhere.
1:11 left in the fourth. Up top, Zubac. Covered by Mobley. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Cavaliers.
Seemed like the sheer volume of 3-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
Outside Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. Leonard pulls down the board. Shot to stop the run. Westbrook with the miss. Mobley with it. Now here's Garland. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road.
this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and... Donovan Mitchell is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Mobley wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Morant's got 6.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more.
Here's Mitchell. The shot, no good. Nice D from Brooks. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Morant, right side. Here's Jackson. Again, Memphis.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. It's been a slow start here for Cleveland.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Mobley.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Morant passes to Brooks. Morant with the screen on Garland. Morant surveying the D. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The Grizzlies pull it in.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
At the elbow, it's Bane. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now Morant. 8 points for him. Brooks with no one around. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Stolen away. Ball's not loose. Stolen by Garland. Mitchell kicks to Garland. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Steps back. In the corner, it's Bane. Deep 2 from Brooks. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 10.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Cans it from downtown.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
Here's Morant. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Morant's got 12.
What a night for John Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for Memphis, Steven Adams.
And Adams, no good on that one. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Garland with the bucket.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And another three for Cleveland.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Brooks, the pass to Bain. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Back to Bain. Over Mobley. Mobley with the block. Here's Mitchell. And he goes big with a dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like
the previous play.
The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And a chance here to just double check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, at the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. Then they're power forward. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. The pass to Osman. Here's Wade. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Ricky Rubio checked in for Garland.
Ricky Rubio.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Jones against Rubio. Kennard on the wing. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Three-pointer, Wade. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Memphis leading by 3.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the three ball with such confidence.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
LeVert against Jones. LeVert kicks to Osman. Here's LeVert, 6 to shoot.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. It's Jones on the way. Back to Kennard. Pass to Jones. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The Grizzlies with another miss. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Osman. Here's Wade, and he lays it straight in. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
The three. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And the Cavaliers call time here. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland, trailing by 2. Garland dishes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Morant outside. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Just another tool in the toolbox for Ja Morant, becoming more and more consistent with the jumper.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Adams. Pass to Bain. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. And now a 4-point Grizzly lead.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Morant outside. Brooks finds Jackson, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Out to Morant. Adams down low. Guarded by Garland. Adams dishes to Jackson. Morant outside. Connects from three-point range. Morant's got 19 points.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
To the right side. Pass to Allen. To halt the run, and it's Allen slamming it down.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Morant outside. Brooks kicks to Morant. For 3.
And this is Allen's call.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Grizzlies lead by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
And get loud for the Dunlockies.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. He dishes it to Mobley. Back to Garland. There's the pass to Mobley. For the tie, and Adams sends it back.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Morant outside. Brooks, the pass to Adams. In the corner, it's Bain. Buries the long-range jumper. Bain's got his second basket of the night.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bain, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Here's Mitchell, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Passes it to Brooks. Back to Jackson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And it's 6 points for Jaren Jackson.
I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away. Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Count it, and the foul. It's on Jared Allen.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Mitchell goes straight through the defender for the dunk, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one's on Morant.
I really like Donovan Mitchell's composure out there, leading this team by example.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. That one good for 2.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Cleveland, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. The first one falls for him.
Isaac Okoro. 2 shots.
Good on both. Here's Morant. He's got 24. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Outside for Jackson. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Want to impress scouts? Stand 6'11" and hit the 3 with consistency. Jackson has such a bright future.
Memphis leading by 5.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And a wide-open look for Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And now it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
Making use of these corner spots. Bain is especially dangerous from this area.
Count that one from Mobley.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Morant drives in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Morant right side. Bain kicks to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson has the open look. Drills the three-pointer. Jackson's got 12 points in the game.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor. You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Brooks outside. Morant, that's for 2. And the shot is long. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Right wing. Okoro passes to Mobley. Garland left side. Clock at 6. Shoots over Morant. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Here's Mobley to stop the run. No good on the layup. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. 13 points up at the end of the period.
Please give a big round of applause.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, John Morant.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thank you, David. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Karis LeVert. Also, Ricky Rubio's out there. And it's Wade in at the power forward position. Shakes him. And it's Rubio getting it to go. Rubio's got his first 2 points of the night.
High percentage look inside. Rubio always looking to maximize the value of the possession.
Kennard, the pass to Clark. From deep three-point range. Jones finds Clark. Launches it. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And it's blocked. Now, here's Kennard. Pass to Aldama. Tries to save it. Clark with a wide open look. Pass to Concho. Tries again. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Grizzlies lead by 20. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the board? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. Morant with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And it's Brooks in the corner. Outside, Bain. All alone. And it's Memphis with another.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Mobley kicks to Okoro. Driving to the basket.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
They get it again. Out to Brooks. And again, Memphis no good. Cavaliers are gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Grizzlies.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. 30 points for Ja Morant.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 20 feet out. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. Sinks the three-pointer.
You can tell someone's feeling confident. Mitchell seems to extend his range every year.
Morant right side. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. And that one hits back iron. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake, and when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play. Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
We know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a three-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
Now Morant. And no good to start tonight, missing his first attempt there. Up top, George, guarded by Bane. George passes to Plumlee. The layup misses. For Memphis, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Jackson on the wing. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Offensive rebound, goes back up, and Adams lays it in.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Leonard against Brooks. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And there's a pick. Morant, the pass to Bane. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Pass to Westbrook. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Morant finds Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Now Adams. Fires high post. Jackson can't get it to go.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Westbrook. Can't hit that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Brooks. From deep, Morant. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Fires the 3. And again, Memphis no good. The Clippers trail. Driving in, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Down low. Plumlee finds George. Plumlee a screen. And again, no good by the Clippers.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Bane, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. George passes to Zubac. Here's Westbrook. The 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Memphis leading. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Pass to Westbrook. And stolen by Morant. Jackson with it. Back to Brooks. Nifty move. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
George outside. 3-pointer. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Brooks. And here's Morant outside. Gets the three to fall.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Memphis has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Outside Bain. Fires for 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And so it's Memphis, a sizable.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with Luke Kennard. John Conchar is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
6 to shoot. Jones from outside. And he can't get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Westbrook can't hit. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Conchar. The 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
From the arc. It doesn't go for him. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Left side Jones. Cans it with nobody near him. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
Zubats screen. George with the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Hits the trifecta.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, BA, certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
They set the screen. Back to Kennard from the top of the key. Pass to Conchar. And stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Always amongst the league leader in steals, Kawhi Leonard knows how to start a fast break.
Here's Aldama. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
That's a play that's all about positioning. Paul George has the elevation to make it easy.
Shot is up. And again, Memphis no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And the basket by Westbrook.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing. What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
Night Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
The motor of Russell Westbrook is absolutely amazing. This guy stays with his shot even through the tough contact.
Tillman's checked in for Aldama. And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
B.A., he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game is ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
Just 3 to shoot. Back to Tillman. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Plumlee. Up top, Zubats. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. That 3's off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Jones with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook. Fires from deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. Memphis has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Kennard. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got 5 rebounds in the game. To the inside, Plumlee. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good. And so we wrap up the first half. Grizzlies out in front. Up now.
Grizzlies 28. The Clippers 19.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubats out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That shot wide open. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Leonard passes to George. There's the 3. He drops it from range. George has got 11 points.
Well, Paul George, so dangerous from beyond the arc. You better get a hand up and contest.
George against Bain from behind the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the 3rd. Morant, the pass to Bain. Jackson with a screen on George. Pass to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Leonard pulls down the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Right side Bain. Pass to Brooks. The drive by Bain. And that one is stuffed right through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
From deep, Morant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brett. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Jackson against Zubats. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Memphis needs to get off a shot. From deep, Morant. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Brooks with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Morant.
2 minutes remaining.
To the right side. Lets it fly. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Morant's got 5 points.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother. He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Oh, what a pretty delivery right there from Russell Westbrook. Nice pass.
Kicks it out to Jackson. And stolen by Leonard. George for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
51 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Westbrook, the pass to Plumlee. Puts up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Brooks from outside gets the 3 ball to go. Brooks has got 5 points in the quarter.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Deflects the pass. Back to Morant. For 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies out in front by 19. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Morant and Payne in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just around 26% for the game. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Well, the Grizzlies shooting only 39% so far in the game. Jones against Westbrook. Pass to Conchar. Right side Jones. From deep. The shot misses. And the Clippers will come the other way. George passes to Westbrook. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, the aggressive play on the interior paying off for Russell Westbrook right now. He is always able to score on the inside. The explosive hops makes it easier.
Plumlee against Kennard. Shot on the wing. Clark, the pass to Jones. George with a steal. From the wing. Westbrook can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Kennard, left side. Kennard on the wing. Here's Conchar. And another miss by Memphis. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. George finds Leonard. Pulls it. And the Clippers miss again. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Clark, the pass to Kennard. Back to Clark. Here's Aldama. Pulls it from the top of the key. And again, Memphis no good.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Here's Plumlee, plenty of space. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Jones drives in. Pass to Conchar. On the wing, Jones. Kennard outside. Here's the 3. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got 5 rebounds in the game. Zubac passes to Plumlee. Now Westbrook. No one near him. Aldama grabs the board.
Blocking foul call. Paul George. First personal foul. First team foul.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Adams checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Conchar. And it's Morant in for Jones. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Tries to snap the cold streak. Pure from 3-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 18. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Westbrook. Leonard for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. A good look from Bane. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Memphis has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 7 assists in the game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Grizzlies.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jaren Jackson.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night. Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Jackson down low. Zubac's there. Fires hitting the triple.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And here's Memphis. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Outside Bane. Morant with a screen on Zubac. From deep, Bane. They get it again. Kicks it out to Kennard. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most